Welcome and thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your March 2020 tarot card reading. This is for your sun sign, your moon, or even your ascendant. It just really depends on what feels right for you. So feel free to watch the other videos if you'd like as well. And before we get into this month's reading, I just want to let you know that you can download your free 3-card tarot spread down beneath this video. You can also reach out to me for a one-to-one consultation. I'd be more than happy to work with you. But without further ado, let's get into the cards and see what they hold for you this month. Hello Libra, and welcome to your March 2021 tarot card reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. For this month, we're going to pull 3 tarot cards to get a feel of the energy, what's going on for you, and then finish off with one of our lovely energy oracle cards. So let's get into it, Libra. See what is going on with you guys for the month of March. Okay, the first card that comes up for you is Temperance reversed. For some of you, this is about really letting your inner beast out a little bit, I feel. Are you sitting on the fence too much? This is a thing to do with diplomacy. Your sign is so incredibly important to the world, because you have this unique ability to be able to see from a very bird's eye point of view. And really, a bird's eye point of view is a very soul point of view. You're seeing things, everybody else's point of view, your own, theirs, and then coming up with ways and structures of how to compromise and get things done. So without your energy on the earth, we would be living, I feel, in a much more chaotic place. However, are you being too diplomatic to the point where you're sacrificing your own needs? Temperance is typically about balance. It's asking you to work with the elements, to work with the tools in your hands, to bring some balance into your life. It's reversed here. So what I'm feeling from this card in this situation with it being reversed is you giving too much to one party and not giving enough to yourself. So there is an out of balance situation there. But rather than being things you need to cut out of your life in order to get more balance, sometimes this card comes up if we are, eating a bit too many goodies, junk goodies, or if we're drinking a bit too much alcohol, or if we're just doing anything to excess, right? This card can come up. However, being reversed, I feel it's saying it's not so much about cutting things out of your life. This is more about vocalizing and really seeing things more from your own perspective. Be a bit more selfish, actually, Virgo. This isn't about being arrogant or, walking all over people, but I do feel you need to consider your own emotions a bit more and not be so diplomatic at times, particularly in the month of March. So that's what I'm picking up for you, one of the suggestions from the cards this month. The next card that comes up is the 3 of Pentacles. So you're still going to be working together with people, because this is a card of collaboration and working together. This is the Mason guy, this card. He knows what he's doing. He's built many, many buildings, and he's got quite a clear idea of what to do. And these 2 coins are the apprentices. They're helping out. They don't know how to do everything, but this guy isn't bossing them about. He's showing them what to do, and together as a team, they're building something beautiful. And this building is going to bring, financial success to it. So it's not the time of month to go at it alone. Not the time of year in March to go at it alone. You're definitely still being required to work with people, but do still not give over too much of yourself. The other sort of attribute of the 3 of Pentacles is saying to you, are you singing your own praises enough? There's a difference between blowing your own trumpet to the point where you're saying, I'm the best and I can do this on my own. But you do need to make other people aware of your talents, because sometimes people don't see them, and it's not because it's not malicious. Sometimes, sometimes it is, but sometimes people just need a bit of a reminder of all the things that you bring to the table. So, you know, the things you're bringing to the workplace, the things you're bringing to your family dynamic, the things you're bringing to a relationship. Not, again, overruling somebody else's gifts, but just making yours known. This is about that harmony. So, yeah, being more vocal this month is definitely a trend here, but it's still not going it alone. It's still teamwork. So I think any rough patches can potentially be worked through as long as there is honest communication with the person that you're having a problem with. And then the next card that comes up here for you is the Seven of Wands. This is a card, we're reiterating the message a little bit here, but it's a card of standing up for your beliefs, defending your position, actually. It could be that at times this month you feel a bit emotionally attacked by people. You know, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? People coming at you from different angles saying, well, you should do this, you should do that. And there's that sense of overwhelm and just wanting to block everybody out and say, you know, shut up. But you're being required to please stand firm. You know, you have this moral compass for a reason. There is something for some of you that's very specific here. And I feel for a lot of you, this is to do with relationships, particularly friendship, romantic, okay? And it's saying that people might ask you to budge further than you want to budge. Negotiation is always the best course of action, but not to the point where you're coming off, you know, almost empty-handed. So please work together in collaboration, have those honest communications, but stand firm for what it is that you need. Don't lose sight of that. Don't be bullied or railroaded into giving over something that's very, very important to you. Even if that does mean you have to have a bit of an argument with somebody, have the argument. I think that's going to be important. Your energy card for the month of March, Libra, let's see what comes up for you, is All Tied Up. Really interesting. Virgo had exactly the same card, and I think one other sign had this as well. So for me, this is very Eight of Swords territory. It's not being able to see a way out. So for some of you that have listened to this video, you might think, yeah, Alyssa, I get that, but how do I go about it? You know, I'm stuck in this position. You're telling me to stand up for myself, but it's not as easy as that. I totally relate to that, and I really hear you if that is how you felt listening to this video. I don't want to tell anybody, you know, how to live their life, because we all have free will and we all also have our own life experiences to go by. And we can only take these things as guidance. And so that is one of the things I would say. But if we look at this collectively, this is offering you a bit of a way out, actually. Because if you are feeling trapped, standing up for your beliefs more, but you're still being that diplomatic and you're still working with other people, but you're getting more of what you need. This is very much about give and take. So if you're trying to keep somebody very happy in your life because you're scared of losing them, I think in the long term that won't be healthy for you, because you do need something back in return, Libra. Are you being fed by this situation spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically? Are you being helped? Or are you doing all the running around for this person? You know, particularly in a romantic relationship. You know, do they pick you up? Do they come up with suggestions? Obviously, a lot of us can't go out much at the moment, or is it you having to instigate? Or do you have that free, loving, childlike spirit within you, but you're constantly having to be the adult in a situation? Maybe some of you have had to be the adult since you were a child. You missed out on some of your childhood, and now you're still having to be, you know, the linchpin of the entire company or your entire family. That is why you would be feeling trapped, because it is a trap. And the only way to get out of that is the first step is to vocalize how you feel. Because before we let people know how we feel, you know, that's the first step. Now, some of those conversations are going to go really well for some of you and get straightened out very quickly. Others of you are going to face a bit more resistance and people saying, well, you know, this is what you want, what about me? That's why you're being asked to stand firm. Don't be pushed back into your box. You're coming out of that now, claiming that power. Libra has had such a difficult time of late. And sometimes in life, that power doesn't it's like a race, you know. You want to get to the finishing line, you better get a wriggle on and get there, you know. And this is empowering. It's saying reach out and take what you feel you're entitled to. Don't wait for somebody to give it to you, or to just understand psychically where you're coming from. Tell people. And this is a life lesson for all of us. I think all of us you know, have had moments in life where passivity has kind of dominated us. But I think for the month of March, you're definitely growing through that if you have been feeling that. So I'm really excited for the month after to see what comes from this fiery energy. But I think this is the sort of vibe you can expect for this month. And I think this is going to be really exciting in the long run, because by the summertime, my word, if you follow this, I think you'll be on fire. And I'm really excited to see the months coming up for you, Libra. Well, there you have your March 2020 tarot card reading. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing this space with me. Again, if you would like to have your digital tarot card reading, you can find that in the description box beneath this video, as well as your free 3-card tarot. But until we speak again next month, take care and stay safe. Alyssa.